Welcome to Ohana, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first game in the best of three that will determine the person who will go to the I-47 ESET UK Masters Grand Final. I am Joris. I'm really pleased to be bringing you these games here today, courtesy of ESET, who provided us with the prize money and the production capacity to bring this tournament to you. And believe me, there is a lot of production effort going into this tournament here. We have spawning in the bottom right side of the map on Ohana, representing Team FX Open, we have none other than Strelok. In the top left corner, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Blast, we have none other than Tefel. So, two pretty cool games. Potentially 3 incoming if it's not a 2-0. And we will see which of these guys can duke it out successfully for that spot at I-47 at the end of November. They don't also just win that round of 16 seed. They also happen to have their hotel room paid for, a travel stipend given to them, and £100 prize money just for winning the online qualifier. So it's definitely all to play for here, guys. These guys are no slouches as well. They're really high-ranking GMs with a lot of tournament victories under their belts. But only one of them can make it through at this particular point in time. Let's find out which one of these amazing players it will be. We have got the hatch going down after the pool, which is about to complete for Tefel now. A normal wall-off for Strelok after taking a single gas as well, and no drone scout so far from Tefel, so he won't have any idea about what gases are being taken until the Overlords get into a decent position. And, oh, a Marine already so sick, his star sense. Strelok just moving forward to make sure that the Overlords can't quite get the position they want, already picking apart half the hit points on that Overlord before anything happens in this game. Really cool stuff coming out from him here, and I wonder if he's going to go Overlord hunting. We could see him hunt for this Overlord in the top right position. That would actually die if you sent 2 Marines there. But he needs to make a couple more for that to happen. He's getting a reactor and a factory off of one base as well. So we're going to be seeing a reactor to Hellions before the expansion for the first time in this tournament here. So that's pretty cool. And once again, the Overlord getting denied scouting into the main base. Trying its best to constantly move forward. And will the Marines actually go back? Oh, one of them does. So smart. And Strelok barely doesn't see the Overlord there. A Ling going to be poking in at the front, but Tefel ideally wants to see what's going on in the main base. The Overlord's going to try and sneak in now, and I think it's going to be pretty sacrificial. No, it's not. Oh, very nicely done. Just sees the command center and then moves immediately away before the Marines get wind of it and pop by. Love that stuff coming out there from Tefel. Zergling speed on the way now for our Zerg player. We have actually got double Hellion production, 3rd and 4th Hellions on their way too. And Tefel's going to be feeling all right that his hatch was mining way before Strelok could actually get some of those Hellions out. So he's going to enjoy a small mining advantage earlier on in this game. But we have got Strelok going for what looks to be a Banshee follow-up as well. We have the barracks next to the starport there, getting a tech lab put on it. So things looking relatively okay for him. Didn't go for the command center before the Hellions, but he will be able to get them out at a faster point in the game. Here come 4 Hellions out into the middle of the map. The Zerglings at the watchtower will see them right about meow. And, ooh, that's going to be a pretty quick fire and brimstone related death there as the Hellions move into the natural expansion. Now, this is earlier than the normal timings where we see one racks expand into Hellions. And they're going straight into the main base. Nice roastage of the drones there, but the rest of them need to get slid up. And, oh, so many drones going down here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a barbecue on Ohana, and everybody is invited. Number of workers killed so far, 13 and counting. Not bad at all from FXO Strelok here. 13 workers is definitely worth it. He would have liked to maybe go for, I don't know, 20 or something like that, but he'll take 13 if he can get it. Worker supply currently 35 to 25 in favor of Tefel still. But keeping that worker count lower than it should be means that Tefel won't be able to take up to what he wants to do quite as quickly, and just gives him a little bit less freedom to do what would otherwise be quite an unhindered build. And it looks like, oh, very nice. We have got a drop filled with 4 Hellions moving out across the map now, but the Zerglings do actually see it. And dear, oh dear, they're going to be able to pick off 1 Hellion, possibly 2, out in the middle of the map. Now that Hellion is running for dear life while a third one joins his friend. And they're going to be possibly moving up the ramp, trying to corner the man. There we go, actually able to do that. We have now got the 4 Hellions moving into the main base location. They need to run past the Queens and the Zerglings, and they're really not able to do that, unfortunately, on this occasion, but every single one of them does at least survive. They're going to need to get a little bit repaired, possibly later on, but does manage to do that without losses of units. And we have a single Viking moving out across the bottom of the map now to try and pick off some Overlords, but the first one he'll see is between the 5th base location and the main base, which will actually go down. And that's a lot of Hellions actually still out on the map. 8 of them. I still would like to see a single SCV pop out to repair them or something, because some of them are on reasonably low health. Not something I would personally have liked. We have a Link counterattack coming in from Tefel on the right-hand side of the map now. And let's see how well Strelok prepares against this. Oh, going straight into the main base! Strelok unprepared there, and all of the Hellions are coming back. This is so unfortunate. Mineral walking those SCVs back, trying to get as much damage done as possible. But the Lings are now doing huge damage to the mineral line here. Great hold position, Micro. The Hellions are going to come back and clean it up, but at what cost? 11 workers killed to 13. Tefel's currently ahead, 84 to 61 supply, and he's up 40 workers to 29. So not bad at all. In the meantime, we have Glial Reconstitution about to pop here for Tefel. And he's going to be following up with a very, very strong Roach attack. I think he's intending for this to be game-ending because he is producing nothing but Roaches behind this. We have the Banshee trying her best, bless her heart, to kill these Roaches, but she is unable to get enough damage done. So many Hellions, he does not want those to go down too quickly or too cheaply indeed, and the SCVs are just getting pulled. He needs to raise the supply depot. He doesn't raise the supply depot for the second time in this game, and these Hellions are getting so much damage done to them. They're going to go down. The mineral line's going to go down for Strelok as well, and this is a horrible situation. The first tank is out for a grand total of 3 seconds, and the SCVs are now under siege. The mules are rendered completely ineffective. 2 Banshees continuously trying to shell away at these Roaches, but they will kill the supply depot very quickly indeed. More Roaches streaming in now as well. GG from Strelok. Tefel takes game 1.